Leaders, read. Over the next few weeks, I want to look at the work of Patrick Lencioni and do a review of his leadership writing, a series of his books, and to review those and perhaps bring some ideas about how that might apply to our leadership. We are busy leaders and we have vacations to have and a pile of books to read. And I've read a series of books for you to get you through your holiday break and to prepare you for a stronger beginning in the new year. Core understandings from all of this can be summarised as, well, we'll look at how we are working on the team, working as a team, and working as a leader for the team. Over the next 6 weeks, we will review and explore the leadership writings of Patrick Lencioni. Patrick Lencioni is the founder and president of Table Group, a management consulting firm specialising in executive team development and organisational health. While writing from a business perspective, his work is real and with an adaptability to so many leadership settings. The attraction for me to his work, both in the way he writes and in the clarity and the relevance of his work, is that it's very achievable. Lencioni writes business fiction in fables. Each book is broken into 2 significant sections, an easy read fable, and then a section that breaks the fable into a model and a reflection to spell out the leadership learnings. What I love, sort of the sarcasm and the draw that comes with the title. The gripping nature, it just draws you in. I can so relate. The easy reading storytelling, that again I can relate to. I can read it in 2 hours with a good cup of coffee. Then, of course, the most important thing, the relevance and the applicability to work and life and a range of leadership settings. It's easy to apply and then to extend the tools, use them and adapt them. And finally, the self-responsibility and the reflection that is needed. That when you've read this, you can take it to learning and you can actually use it. We'll look over the next series of 5 books. The 3 Signs of a Miserable Job, Death by Meeting, The 5 Temptations of a CEO, then the 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, and then Silos, Politics and Turf Wars. The 3 signs of a miserable job. A miserable job is not the same as a bad one. Lencioni in this one shares a fable for managers and leaders and for their employees, helping us to see the difference between a bad job and a miserable one. How do we create the culture for fulfilled work? What is the impact? The outcome? Loving my work, I'm motivated, my work is rewarding. Then we'll look at death by meeting. And there's always that saying, if I didn't have to go to a meeting, I'd have so much more time and I'd like my job a whole lot more. A fable that solves the most painful problem in business and work life. Are your meetings boring? Are your meetings placid and quiet? Are they torturous? Are you holding a meeting, or is it just a movie and everyone sits around to watch? The outcome. Purposeful, timely, lively, planned and interesting meetings. Less what we call sneaker time. Greater clarity. After that, we'll look at the 5 temptations of a CEO. Simple behaviours, yet so difficult to master. A fable that shows leadership is difficult and challenging, but not complicated. The outcome? Do we fall to the temptation that takes the challenge and the risk out of leadership and it in turn kills innovation and success? Do we plan for every possibility and stop the excitement in our teams? Are we too scared to dare? Then to one of my favourites, my all-time favourites, the 5 dysfunctions of a team. No, it's not finance, not strategy, not technology. Results come from teamwork. A fable that takes the learning from that of a CEO to a team, building a culture that achieves results nicely. The outcome, a model, building from a strong foundation of trust and conflict. Yes, conflict. Building authentic, high-achieving teams. And then finally, we'll look at silos, politics and turf wars. Silos of blame, where everybody works by themselves, and then turning colleagues into competitors and the nasty of that turf war. A fable that identifies why silos happen and the simplicity of working towards a common thematic goal. The outcome, alignment, collaboration and communication. Do you talk about these things? Or are these the undiscussables in your workplace? Are these the things that go underground, covert, and ultimately are killing the culture and killing the team? So this series will focus on leadership traits, culture, team development, job satisfaction. So wait, next week we'll start the first full review. Those full reviews are coming.